Thanks and good morning, everyone. My original topic for today was farming. It's just not sexy. Then I saw this photo of the cow, and I really had to change it to farming. It's not just sexy. I mean, look at it. It's a beautiful thing. And I'm not even a farmer. Today I have 3 questions for you to consider. But first, let me give you a little bit of context about my perspective. If we, as New Zealand business owners and operators, accept that our collective challenge is to accelerate the rate of growth and enjoy all the economic benefits that come with that, then there are a number of ways we can go about doing it. I'm all for startups. I'm all for technology plays. I'm all for innovation, collaboration, and targeted marketing strategies. But I can't get past the fact that as a country, we need to build on what we're already internationally competitive at. For me, combining those large industries, which in many cases are land-based, and technology are not mutually exclusive strategies, quite the opposite. They are strategies that in aggregate will accelerate New Zealand's rate of growth and therefore our position on the international business stage. So I said 3 questions, 6 minutes, less the intro, less the summary. You do the maths, I better get moving. Question 1, is 5% year-on-year growth enough? For most of you in the room, like me, your first response is no. In fact, I can't recall ever, be it from bosses, bankers, or shareholders, when I've said to them, hey, we're tracking 5% ahead of where we were last year, them turning around and saying, hey, that's terrific. You're doing a fantastic job. On the face of it, 5% growth is a very underwhelming number. But in reality, under some circumstances, 5% growth is an outstanding outcome. And that's when it's sustainable, when the margin structure is right, and when the starting point is big enough. Question 2. If you take our top 5 export earners, dairy, meat, which includes beef, lamb and venison, forestry, which is logs, lumber, pulp and paper, kiwi fruit, wine, and you grow them by 5% nominal for 10 years, what happens? Revenue grows from $24 billion to $37 billion. That's a $13 billion increase over 10 years, or an absolute increase of 55%. Quite achievable. In fact, the math forecast for the cumulative average growth rate for the next 4 years is 11%. Unfortunately, 80% of their growth is price related and only 20% is volume. But that volume-price debate is one for another day. As another reference point, the forecast growth in milk supply for the next 10 years in New Zealand is 2.5 to 3%. So, 5% nominal growth rate over the next 10 years for these major agricultural sectors is very achievable. And related to this is question 3. How much technology is required to grow the agriculture sector by $13 billion? Heaps. And as we've heard all day, technology is sexy, and we'll keep hearing it all day. So by definition, the agricultural sector is heaps sexy. I'm talking about farm-to-consumer technology. Technology that will solve problems in food safety by tracing and monitoring the quality of food across the whole supply chain. Technology that will solve effluent management issues, solve environmental issues, create biomass opportunities. Technology that will improve land yield. Technology that will support more product development, so smart ingredients can be taken from our raw products that are grown on our land. And technology that will improve demand generation and access to the customer. I mean, let's take all these smart technologies that exist out there and apply them to the big industries that can make a difference, like dairy, meat, forestry, wine, and kiwi fruit. So, the agricultural sector is critical to New Zealand's future. It already has scale, an international footprint, and is internationally competitive. Modest, sustainable growth rates can create massive value, and it is sexy. Heaps of technology is required, and that is a huge opportunity for small and medium-sized businesses in New Zealand. Thank you.